All right. Hey to everybody out there who is watching my channel. This is my vlog that I do every 2 weeks. It is Wednesday. New books are shipped, I think, to my house. They are on their way here. They should be by now. Um, they're on their way here. They'll probably be here Friday, maybe Saturday. I'll get into those. Announcements and things. Um, so this Saturday is going to be busy. I'm pretty much going to be busy from sun up to sundown, past sundown, well past that. So Saturday morning is going to start off with me playing a game of RPGing at here at the house with my group, and then after we get done doing that, we are going. I will be on Southern Comic Geeks auction channel or auction on his channel. This Saturday it starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be selling some books, some old Spidey, some new Spidey, um, a few other things too. Some 90s. I don't think there's anything past 90s, but just good stuff. Won't fill runs. Got a few things that are kind of being sought after. Some cheap spec, future long distance spec for the right price, maybe. But yeah, that's going to go on. And then I have at 8 my 100 subscriber super spectacular collector limited edition special edition contest giveaway. It's going to happen. So I'll be doing that. And during the live stream, I'll be giving away a few prizes as well. Just for hanging out, watching the channel. Not everybody I know wants to make a video or can make a video. And so I still want to let them partake in a few things. And then after that, however long that takes, probably till Spine Ticks. So then I'm going to be on Spine Ticks for 75 hours. So there's that. Yeah. I have new books on the way. I have like 26. I have 26 books on the way. 26. Would have been 30 if I would have kept Spiderman on my book. Dropped Spiderman off my book. So with that being said, let's get into it. All right. So the worst thing that I read the past 2 weeks was Kazar, Lord of the Savage Land. I dropped it off my pull. I don't give a shit about the story. I don't care. It's just babbling, and it's just them on it. And the art is. Look, I'm no artist, so I can't say what's good or what's bad. I don't like whatever this is. The best part about this book is this dank cover. Other than that, I'm not interested. So yeah, that was it. They're walking somewhere and they encounter something violent. He looks all crazy. I don't know if that's always been a thing. I thought he just looked like a normal person, but when he gets mad, he transforms into some kind of beast thing. He's a transformer. I don't know. I thought the cat was the beast part, and him and her were just jungle folk, people who live in a jungle. I want Turok. I don't want this. That's what I want. That's the problem. I don't need to read this. I need to read Turok because that's what I'm wanting is Turok. And not that. So that was just I just couldn't. So I dropped it off my pull. Don't worry, I've added things, but they were things that are coming out in the future. I've been slacking back a little bit. I'm being more picky where my money goes. Suicide Squad, King Shark #2. I dropped it off my pull as well. Don't care. Just really, I don't get Amanda Waller. Like, is she like a super person? Can she not die? She talks a lot of smack to a lot of powerful things. And I know she's got like contingency plans and strings she can pull, but Superman could fire laser beams out of his eyes. So, I mean, he's damn near indestructible. So, I mean, and she talks smack to him. So I don't get it. I don't get the whole Amanda Waller thing. Anytime she gets involved in something, I'm just like, somebody fire her or get her to go away. I just don't get it. It's yeah, and I mean, the art was not bad. I do like the art. Who did the art in this? Scott Collins. Art's great. I like it. I like the art on the outside too. The art on the outside doesn't look anything like the art on the inside, but I like both styles. I thought that was great. But yeah, no, I just, eh. And I don't know, like they're like straight up condoning bestiality, which is something I'm not gonna support in this book. They totally flat out say it's in here. I'm fine with all kinds of crazy. I mean, because this is comic book. I mean, well, just in like in real life, anything's possible. I get it, but that's not something that I want to put out there that I'm okay with. Because they assume that the girl that was with him was his girlfriend, and she was like, no, that's no, I don't do that. I mean, that's okay if that's your thing, and I'm like, no, that's not okay if that's your thing. Shouldn't do that. Hey, shark would eat you. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Hello there, Sleepy. I figured somebody on the West Coast might still be. It might be normal viewing hours. How are you today, sir? Did you have a good day? It's been a crazy 2 weeks for me. I've not gotten better sleep, but that's because I've been mentally and physically exhausted for pretty much a week and a half. But we get through it, don't we? Next is Amazing Spider-Man number 76. I got the Justco variant. I do love this cover. This is insanely awesome. I love this. I want this trading card. He did trading cards. If this is the trading card that he did, I want it. I need to get some of these. I should be able to find them somewhere. But once again, I dropped Spider-Man off my pull. I just can't. I'm sorry. I can't Ben Riley. Hashtag not my Spider-Man. Hashtag you know what, Ben Riley. I just couldn't. I got to the end, and I am Spider-Man. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, I would have taken Spider-Man 2099. I would have taken that. I would have taken Miles. Put Miles in his spot. If he's really dying, put Miles in his spot. Miles been Spider-Man for 10 years. Nobody liked to call him the first time they did it. Nobody liked to call him the second time they did it. I didn't. I'm not gonna like it the third time they did it. It's just not for me. I'm done. 3 times a month too, and some of them are $4.99, some of them are $3.99. They bounce back and forth. I can't. That's too much. If it was 1 issue a month, I'd suck it up for a few months. Maybe Peter would be back, but maybe it wouldn't be Ben. I know Ben Riley's getting his own Spider title. He's getting his own book. It's coming out in like January or something like that. Just put him in the book with people without, you know. So yeah, I just can't deal. I just like they should change the title to Inferior Spider-Man. Actually, I need to probably go back and start picking up that Superior run. I actually think that would be really good to read. I passed on that the first time. Thor, Sleepy, you're gonna love this. Thor number 18 with Throg, the Frog of Thunder, on the cover. I love Oliver Copiel's artwork. I really hope what happens doesn't end up happening because I really want to keep this book in my collection. I might just keep it regardless of this cover. This cover is insanely good. I love Oliver. He's one of my favorite Thor artists. I wish he was doing the interiors because actually the interior art is different. It is a different person. It makes the book a whole lot better, but it's still not really great. It's good. It's better than Michelle Bendini's artwork, but this is still I wouldn't put Thor. The Avengers Animal story I liked. I did like the fact also that Thor tricked his brother into doing something by using his brain like a king would, versus asking him to do it, and then he actually used his noggin, and it was great that he basically played to Loki's ego and got him all worked up on making a plan to do something that he originally said he would not do. So that was interesting. I did like that. I do like the storyline. I did like the Pet Avengers. That was very entertaining. Really, really hope that after this, like we can give up on this whole sad Thor, emo Thor thing. I can't like look. I don't know what bully picked on Donny Cates when he was younger, but you did the world a great disservice because you must have had blonde hair and muscles, because he is not doing Thor any. We have been on this since I started reading Thor in 2012, new stuff pulling it when it came out, and we were still he wasn't worthy to lift the hammer. We're past this, people. Let's do something else with the man besides he's not worthy. Have him king. Give Beta Ray the damn hammer. Let Beta Ray Bill become Thor, the hammer of Asgard, and then have Thor be king. You can have Thor and Beta Ray in the book. You will make everyone happy. And you can always set it back up as long as Thor's still alive, that he could take the spot back. If it really went south and people did hate it and they didn't like it, I'm saying give Beta Ray the hammer and let Thor be King Thor and go that route with the book. So much better than just emasculating the God of Thunder, who's supposed to be king of Asgard. He's a king. It's got to happen. We need it to happen. Come on, don't make me drop Thor off my pool too. That would hurt. That would hurt me so much. This is next. Let me say hey to the chat real quick, because Aggressively Relaxing is here, hanging out, saying what's up to Sleepy. Yeah, Department of Truth. I think this is a good jumping on point, because I think this is the start of a new arc. If not, who cares? I don't mind jumping in head first into something. The cover art's amazing. Lavelle. It's French. Levette. I like the cover. The interior art, it's okay. I'm not real big fan of that style of art, maybe ish. I don't know. There's probably stuff out there that I do like. I don't know. It's probably because I didn't know what was going on, that the art was bugging me. Once I know what's going on with this book. So dude, when he was younger, something happened to him. Now he is not a mere mortal man. He doesn't have powers or anything. He just knows things. He knows things about cover-ups, government cover. I don't know. It was interesting. The Hank Hawk character. Hawk would never have said you do you. Never, not never. I've been raised around guys who are like Hawk my entire life. I've known guys named Dog. That's not their real name. That's all people know them as. And I know a Whistle and a Doodle. I know nicknames for days long. Hawk would have never said, you do you. Mm-mm. He would have probably said something more along the lines of, you do whatever makes you happy, or you do whatever you want. Like, I mean, I get that, but that you do you, it just threw me off. Little things. I am interested. I am sticking with it. I'm pretty sure it'll go higher up the list once I figure out completely what the hell's going on. If I really do like it, I'll start backtracking. I might need to get first, like, I think trades are out now, right? It's gonna be Tinian's hit or miss for me. I don't think he's like this all powerful writing machine. Some of his stuff I like, some of it I don't. We'll see. I'm not too hopeful that I'll end up liking it. We'll see what happens with that. I'll just pull a few. If I don't like it, I'll drop it. And then I will figure out something to do with the other ones, with the ones that I have. Next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 122. This is the Eastman B cover. This cover is insanely awesome. I love these Eastman covers. He is, God, it's not that I don't like the art on the inside, which it's turtles, so I'll let it slide. But it could be way. If this is any indication of what it, I don't think he would do a whole issue, but this is so good. And then on the inside, it's just it's really fine lining, and there's no grit to it. Like turtles to me should be gritty, kind of have some dirt to it. They lived in a sewer for God knows how long. I realize that's still not the case, but give me some filth to the art. And I would be a lot happier. Story is okay. It's long and complicated, but it didn't take a long time to tell it. It only took like a few issues to tell it, which was really good. Packed a lot in. They are now in charge of the compound where the other mutanimals were separating themselves from human beings. Found a stockpile of ice cream. That was great. The kids helped. What's his name? Dude, man, bad guy. It's a real simple name. It's like Riley or something. It's something not mutanimal at all. It's Jake or something like that. Jacob or something like that. Anyway, they help him escape, and he gets away. He wings Raphael, who has too much pride the first day on the job being in charge of security. Gets winged because he just won't let the dude just leave. He's got to try to be like, no, I can't let him leave. I've got to try to keep him here. I've got to try to capture him. So he gets winged. Pretty dope. I'm liking the story. Art, but it's nostalgia all day long, and I love it. It's incredible. Hello there, Sergeant Slaughter. How are you today? Over in Australia. It's noon for you. It's lunch. Oh, you're in the lunch break? Nice. Or wait, are y'all still locked down? Are y'all still locked down? I thought that got lifted. I can't remember. I don't think Simon said. Haha, Simon said. Oh, where's Simple Simon when I need him? Oh, man. But yeah, and you asked me if you could pick my brain about wrestling. You ask me anything about wrestling you want. Trust me, I know lots. Years of watching and listening, and yeah, it's great. Next is Child Magneto #3. The art is let's see, I love the cover. I don't even really think I noticed the art. Like, it was there. I didn't hate it apparently because it's not sticking out as bad, but it wasn't really all that great either. It's just kind of this is way deep down on the list here. So it's not Magneto. I don't know if I like the reveal of who it is. I kind of do. It can happen. We'll see. This got 2 more issues. 2 more? 1 more? 2 more. I think 2 more to tell what happens, and we'll see how that goes. The big reveal in here was pretty big. I didn't see it coming. I thought it was going to be Polaris. That's how I was banking my money on. Still kind of am, because I don't know how this is going to play out. But the art's not horrible. It's pretty good. The story's definitely keeping me intrigued. It is definitely a whodunit and why. And I kind of like that. It involves Magneto, one of the best X-Men characters ever. Hashtag Magneto was right. You don't believe me? Watch read God Loves Man Kills. It's good. I'm enjoying it. It's got 2 more issues. Mini, why not stay on it? It wasn't too bad. We'll see how the rest of it plays out. It could be really good, to be honest. It could turn out really well if they do this just right. Next is Dark Ages 2. This is the Megan Hetrick B cover variant. I've been a fan of her artwork. I met her at SC Comic Con in like 2014, 15, something like that. I had her sign some stuff, something for me. I wish I would have had this. Next time, if she's there, I'll get her to sign this. This, and right in front of it was also #1. I got a second printing of #1. It's cool. I like what they're doing with the characters. You know, steampunk Iron Man. I mean, that's great for me. I do like that some people made it and some people didn't. That would be realistic. Don't know how I feel about the whole machine thing. I think Thor's a god. He's been around for a while. Pretty sure he would know about a magic machine in the middle of the earth. Just saying. So there's that glaring pothole. Who's doing the art on this? It doesn't say because I got a second printing and a variant. I do not like the way the thing is drawn in this. Sleepy, have you read this? Have you seen this? Have you seen the way he draws the thing in this story? I'm not liking it, and I'm not even an FF fan. But I do think Ben Grimm is really cool. He's got awesome name. He's got awesome powers. I know he hates the way he looks, but I think it's awesome. It's not doing him any justice in here, but it's all right. I like how it ended so far. I think there's like 2 more issues of it. It's Tom Taylor is doing the writing. That's why I jumped on it. I've been a fan of his Nightwing. I don't give a shit about Superboy because I don't care about anything with an S on his chest. I'm enjoying this. It's pretty good. It's only 4 issues, so I figured why not. But I'm enjoying it. It's Ben Grimm though. Oh God. Oh God. Hold on, Sleepy. I will show you. Just for you, Sleepy. Just because I've known you for so long, Damien. You've been a very nice person to me, and you've imparted knowledge through the second video I saw about comic books on YouTube. That's a big achievement. Where is it? I do like Devil Dinosaur. That's supposed to be coming out. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is supposed to start back up, and I might jump on that. That might happen. That's not a good. It's not even him facing. Come on, right here. There you go, Sleepy. Oh God, it's not gonna do it justice. Oh, it might. Yeah, it's pretty bad. There you go. There's some of what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's like it's the rest of the artwork's all right. Oh, there's a close up of his face. Da, da, da. Yeah, what is that? He has a unibrow. He has a rock unibrow. Is that not atrocious? Yeah, I guess that's the best. Wolverine's really cool in this book. And Nick Spencer, critically acclaimed Nick Spencer, needs to take a hint from Tom Taylor on how to write Cap being a traitor, because that was a double turn. That was bam, bam, bam. That was great. I did like how it ended. I can't wait to read the next 2 issues. Tom Taylor doing all right on the stuff that I'm reading his. Next, this book dropped way down, and it's DC's own fault. I think I said on the issue, this is Nightwing 85, yes, by Tom Taylor. It dropped so far down like it used to be. Yeah, it's so sad, isn't it, Sleepy? It's so bad. Oh my God. Marvel should have a draw. Yes, that should be the test to get into Marvel. They should just be like, draw me a thing, and they're like, what, a thing? Like anything? No, like thing, like the thing. Ben Grimm drawing, and if it's decent or it could improve with practice, bring them in. But if they come stepping with that, Ben Grimm, no, there's the door. Ibella something. Sounds Italian? I don't know. Yeah. So Nightwing 85. Okay. Jamal Campbell. I thought this was J. Scott Campbell cover because it said J. Campbell. You couldn't have, but anyway. But I'm glad I got it because I have found one of my new favorite drawers, movers of pen and pencil. I don't know if he does this digitally, but I'm really a big fan now. I want to read some Jamal Campbell books and see how he draws and like get to read the whole interiors and stuff like that. I would really like to see him drawing. Nothing against Bruno Redondo. I do love his artwork. But I'd love to see Jamal Campbell do a whole run on Nightwing because his definition is so Jim Lee, J. Scott Campbell-ish. Patrick Gleason's doing really well like this too. I really enjoyed his artwork on Spider-Man. That was the only thing that was really good about that book. But yeah, Jamal, I know I've said J. Scott a few times by mistake. J. Campbell is throwing me off. Really good. Bruno Redondo did not do interiors on this book, and I really wished he would have because I don't know who Rodriguez is, but I do not like his interiors. I really hope that Bruno comes back next issue, or hire this Campbell individual. And yeah, and the reason it fell so far is because it's not a Nightwing story. It's pretty much a story about the Batgirls to swing into the Batgirls book that is coming out here soon. The same thing they did with Batman. They segued that into the Task Force Z with Red Hood leading it. Oh, really? Jamal Campbell did. Okay. Recently did the interiors on Green Lantern. Is that still running, Sleepy? Do you know? If not, I need to do some digging. I need to hunt those down, see if I can get those. Like I said, I'm thinking out my pull list. I can add some back issues. So I might need to get that. Sheena. Hello, Sheena. How are you today, Miss Sheena? So yeah, it dropped because I mean it was just a Batgirl story. Like he was there at the beginning, him and Barbara kiss, which we've already seen that. It was much better written the last time when Tom Taylor wrote it. Redoing it and trying to do that same thing twice, it's not going to hit the same way twice. Now it's happened. We cheered, we were happy, we were like, oh, it makes sense. And now it's just like, okay, they're a thing now. Yeah, then Nightwing I think disappears somewhere past the front of the book, and then it's just the girls. To be honest, they should have just let the book out, Batgirls. Like it's what, 6-issue miniseries. I mean, just put it out. Like you don't have to promo it by using what they're doing is using Nightwing because this is selling like crazy. Everybody loves this. Sheena, I know, has been reading this. I think Sheena's been reading this. Everybody loves this book. So they're just using the success to put it out there to promote it. I get it. You could have done like a mini in the back or something. Like, yeah. What is up, Sheena? Let's see. Now the covers for these past 2 weeks were phenomenal. This cover is incredible. Pepe Larraz's cover for the new X-Men #4, Headless Horseman holding Scott's head. Incredible that nobody's thought of this before. This is insanely great. Yeah, Jerry Duggan's doing pretty good. This issue was about basically a nightmare, like the thing that controls nightmares. Tried to nightmare one of the X-Men, and Jean knew it because Class 5 mutant telepath, and she basically pumped him down like it wasn't nothing. But he did vow to return, and he I'll make you pay for this. This could be setting up something. I mean, gotta sleep sometime. So we shall see how that goes. I think this is just like a Halloween throwaway one shot kind of thing. I don't think maybe he'll come back. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Who knows? It's okay. It just showed how powerful Jean Grey is, that where she's not even afraid of nightmares because she can basically bend them. Like, I mean, she can do anything she wants pretty much. She can make things move and she can mess with your mind. So I mean, so yeah, it wasn't bad. It's good. It doesn't really tie into anything they were trying to do. I don't know what they're trying to do with the X-Men. It doesn't seem like there's an underlying storyline for this right now. It's just a whole bunch of one shots, like one-offs. You know, they do this, they do that. Bada bing, bada boom, X-Men. There's no storyline. There's no figuring anything out. Great, bad guy, nothing. It's just one-off stories, and it's been that way for 4 issues. I know Jerry Duggan's capable of better because I've read a lot of his stuff. Next is Shazam 4 of 4, and this is the end of Shazam. I don't think there's anything after this for Shazam. In solicitations, because I was wanting to start getting into Shazam. It was good. I liked it. I like the story. I like how it ended. I thought it was fun. I think the artwork's really good. Henry. Anyway, story and the artwork was really good. I think I'm going to start picking up some back issues of Shazam. I know there's a few more minis that I can hurry up and pick up, and those would be nice to grab. I'd have some minis. But that's literally what I said. Yeah, I mean, she can make things move with her mind. She can mess with your mind. She can get in there and, you know, scare the crap out of you, make you see things that aren't there. I mean, she can literally do anything she wants, right? I mean, like, Jean Grey's pretty much done it all. She's almost into the world a few times, I think. Like, so yeah, very simplistic. It's late here, sleepy. It's my brain's not. It's not running on all the cylinders. I think I'm down to 6. So yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. I'm gonna start getting some older Shazam. Go back since there's nothing new coming out. I'll just grab some older stuff, and just keep reading it until I just don't enjoy it. If I really just don't enjoy it, I mean, I like what I've read so far, so I'll stick with it. Next is Joker number 8. This is Tinian I like, but they shouldn't have called it Joker. They should have called it Gordon. I don't even think he's in this issue at all. Pretty brutal issue, insanely brutal issue. It's definitely a Joker-ish book. Is this Black Label? No, this is not Black Label. It's pretty Black Label what happens in this book. We all do it, Sleepy. We do it out of just necessity to keep moving. So yeah, it was a brutal book. I loved it. Artwork's incredible. This Molina cardstock. Oh my God, I swore I wouldn't get cardstock. I'm not paying $1 more for it. So good. Really love it. The interior art's really good. I like it. It's Gillian March. Somebody else is working on this with Tenny. 2 writers. I think somebody's helping him out. Why would you need to help him out? Like, is he leaving? Or is he staying? He's only got 4 more issues on this book. There's no way he's leaving. But yeah, pretty brutal in the book. I mean, I'll just go ahead and spoil it for you. Okay, so that is her arm that used to be attached to her body. And you can just look at that gorgeousness right there. Gillian March is incredible. I kind of need to pick up Carmen. Lots of people liked it. Comic Crack loved it. He highly suggested it. So I think I need to pick up that set. I know I can find a set of it for like $20, $25 on eBay. you know. The backup stories I don't even read. This is coming in my pool, and I cannot wait to read this. Dark Knights of Steel. Oh yeah, you had me at swords. You had me at Batman in that armor. Okay, the backup story is Sam Johns and James Tynion. The Joker was just Tynion by himself, so that's where he helped write the backup story and wrote the main story. Okay. Well, then what is Sam Johns doing? Next is Batman 115. Melina cardstock. Yeah, I just can't not. Is it Melina? I don't know. It's the cardstock variant. It's Poison Ivy awesomeness. I thought it looked really cool. 115. Batman's been picking up these past what? Batman and Detective. I just read those. Those were both fire. This pretty good. It's all right. It's got some stuff ahead of it, but it was all right. It wasn't bad. It's definitely more Batman than Batman has been. Backup story by Becky Cloonan, I'm assuming. Jorge Jimenez, his artwork is fantastic. His artwork alone makes me pull this book. The way he draws Batman, Dan Mora too. Phenomenal jobs at drawing Batman. I love it. I cannot complain. I've had some good Batmans to read. Greg Capullo did Batman when I started reading. I'm a huge fan of Greg Capullo, even since the Spawn days. Yeah, Jimenez. Oh my God. Artwork's fantastic. Love his Batman. Great. I wish he would. Is he staying? He's not staying. He's leaving too with Tynion. I really wish he was staying. Let him run on that sucker. But he's had lots of artwork. And is that all 100 issues? I don't know. I need to go back. I need to start grabbing backwards. Yeah, Sleepy. I think you also said you were one of the people that said Carver was really good. Betty Page and the Curse of the Banshee, #5. I got the cover A, just plain Jane cover A. That was the one I liked best. Her eating ice cream. She spills it on herself. Whoops. Sexy, campy, noir, horror story. They finally take care of said Banshee. This arc is done. I really liked it. I thought it was great. I really wish more people would pull this book. The way she fights sexism is with complete aloofness. Like when guys are like, "Hey, miss, you can't do that. You're a woman." She's just like, blah, 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 and just keeps going, or changes the subject and uses her looks to help her change the subject to where guys won't argue and notice. There's also a few times that there's like at least once in every issue where some guy in the background just goes, I mean, she's like the prettiest person I've ever, yeah. And I mean, there are those people who are just stunning. They just take your breath away. It's great. It's fun. It's very camp, very noir, horror story about it. I can't wait to see where they take the next story arc. I had fun reading 1 through 5. I would highly recommend Betty Page from Dynamite, Curse of the Banshee. There's like 20 covers for each one. You can't not find one that you don't like. I've been digging. I've got a lot of the photo covers. The photo covers of her candid photos. I mean, those are great. And that's stuff that, I mean, not everybody's gonna have those. It's her in real life, not an artist rendition. So yeah. Next is The Army of Darkness, 1979, the Tony Fleece Stray Dogs variant. Sleepy, I will show you what the interior art is like right now. Let me get Sleepy doesn't do tape, and now I kind of see why. Not even just for tape pull, just for ease of access. I want to read a book, I want to read it now, and not have to fumble with tape. But I got a pretty good system. First page. Very, very cartoony, campy-ish, kind of like Archie with way more detail. There's the Banshee. It's really good. I like it because it's simple when it can be simple, but when you need detail, it's there too. The artist is Jethro Morales. I mean, you would think this is really simple, but then you look at her hair and he's got all these little things going on. So he has like lots going on, even though it looks simplistic at first. If you really take the time, some stuff I can't show you here. This is what is this rated? I would rate this A for adult in some situations. Definitely rated R. Sometimes rated X. Oh, where's that little? Yeah, there's this. This is Betty Page, The Curse of the Banshee, 1904 comics. But yeah, that's what the interior art looks like. It's got some simplicity to it, but then it's got details too. I mean, it's fun. It's so camp and so noir. It's really good. I've been enjoying it. Now, Army of Darkness, 1979, Tony Fleece cover, Stray Dogs. I put the new mini for Stray Dogs on my pull. So I'm finally going to read Stray Dogs. I might try to go back and get the other ones. I don't know. If I read it and I really like it, then I'll try to collect and read those too. I'm more of a floppy guy. It just depends on how much I like it. Yeah. This is number 2, Army of Darkness, rated T+ for teen. I've been enjoying it. Art by Tom Garcia. Thought it's really good. Ash is true to form. The art's not bad. Let's see. Once again, it's Army of Darkness. Guess what it's about? Necronomicon is in the wrong hands once again because you can't keep that book locked up in a safe, apparently. But yeah, it's good. It's Army of Darkness. It's so good, and it's got that whole 79, late 70s, early 80s vibe to it. Oh, I missed Nick the Comic Nerd. I'm so sorry. How is everyone going? Pretty good. It's been a crazy week and a half. I'll just say that. Next, all right. So we're down to we got 4 more left. Next is what number is this? 49. Avengers 49, the Just Go variant. This is, like I said, cover heavy. Covers are great for the past 2 weeks. It was really good. I've got some nice covers coming in a couple days too for my new one. Yeah. Okay. Red She-Hulk is running wild, being her. I mean, she is total snoo stew. I mean, she's huge. God, just so thick. The way and she's not like this on the cover. Where did she end up? I can't. Let me flip through a refresh real quick. Just a refresh. Yeah, the Jessica variant's incredible. Yeah, they're in Atlantis, and everybody's turning on Namor. That's right. That's right. She went down to Atlantis. But she does still have her wits about her. She's finally like they figured out that she's got her wits about her because she's calling Avengers Assemble, and like she's like planning stuff out. She is going down there to Ghost Rider underwater. So freaking awesome. So great. And muscle car just plowing away through the water. Gamma breath. I think there's some new characters introduced in this book. But yeah, it's just a huge fight scene. She goes down to Atlantis, and some people attack Namor, and she jumps in, and all the Avengers show up, and it's just fun. It's been action packed. All the books have been action packed. It's kind of waning on the storyline though, because I think they're just kind of it's like you're running out of stuff to do. It's like you had a great premise, setup was incredible, and now execution's kind of skipping off to the left or the right. The art's incredible though. That Jessica variant's so good. Number 3 is Gun Hunting number 2, and um, um, it's because it's Gun Hunting number 2. It's Gun Hunting. If you've read this book, you know why this is number 3. This is way up here. This beat out a whole bunch of other good books as far as art. The art was art was kind of iffy on the last one. I think it got worse. I don't know if it's the same person. I don't know. But yeah. I'm a dude. Sorry. Gun Hunting number 2 was number 3, and we'll just leave that at that. I mean, you can read it for whatever reason you want to read it. I know why I'm pulling it. We'll just leave that at that. Number 2 is Flash 775. Oh my God. Like, these Flash books are so good. They are so, I am not seeing anybody pulling Flash, and it is really good. I'm really enjoying the Flash issues that I've been reading. Oh my God, it's so good. So there is a halberd pole arm. It's a pole arm stuck in the ground, and we come to find out that when Superman tries to pull it out of the ground, he can't get it to move. He gets really mad. Flash is his smart mouth, normal self, and Clark pops off on him and was like, "You know what? I'm leaving before I do something I regret later," or something like that. He leaves, and Wally's like, "You just threatened to hit me?" Like, so, like, and then turns out the pole arm makes people hateful, makes people angry, irritable, and everybody around this pole arm starts fighting. He gets into it. Flash gets into a fight with one of his friends, and has to put the guy on his ass. The artwork in this is incredible. Who's been doing the artwork? Passerine? I don't know. Artwork's incredible. The story's been incredible. It's Flash. It's a Flash DC superhero story. It feels like I'm reading something Silver Age. It feels like I'm reading a Silver Age story. There is so much great detail to the artwork, and there's so much artwork. You get so much bang for your buck. Is this the cardstock cover? I believe this is the cardstock. Yeah, this is the cardstock cover. Yeah, it's really, really good. I've been thinking it's amazing. It really reminds me of a Silver Age book. DC, superhero, old school goodness. Tons of great artwork. Stories are always great. They're fun. Wally living his life, doing his thing as the Flash, as the speedster, representing this existence that he's in, and it's really good. Yeah, he's doing the whole family thing. Let's see, haven't even started. Yeah, Sleepy, I feel you. For 2 weeks, I've got like 26 books coming in. So that's how many a week? Yeah, 26 is like what, 13 a week? Yeah, it was ridiculous how many books I have. It is so many. For 2 weeks, I really had to cut back on some stuff. That is a very good question, 1904, because I have not seen a video from you in a minute. I was kind of starting to get worried about you, buddy. I hadn't seen you in a minute. I think you're getting a few floppies, aren't you? And last, definitely not least, wait, last week I had around 13 issues, but half that this week. I did not. I did not. I missed out on that. Last, definitely not least, number one, the best thing I've read, Norse Mythology Volume 2, number 5, by Neil Gaiman, art by Craig P. Russell, or P. Craig Russell, rather. So fire. So good. This is my Thor story. This is what I want out of a Thor story, Donnie. Donnie Cates, read this book. Take notes. Please. Please. Yeah, first issue, I mean, well, I'm not gonna recap the whole thing. Hey, I think the next issue of this is the last one of this volume, I think, which kind of makes me sad because this is really good. I kind of want this to keep going, but I don't know how long volume. Sleepy knows. Sleepy, you got volume 1. How many books was volume 1? But anyway, yeah, number 5. So if it does end on the next issue, but it's been a good solid 6 issues. Oh my God, this and Geiger have been the best things I've read all year. As far as picking which one I like more, kind of have to go with Geiger. I don't know. I really do love Jeff Johns. This is the first thing I've ever read by Neil Gaiman. Volume 1 was 6 books. Okay, so yeah, the next issue is probably the last one for Volume 2. I need to go back and find these Volume 1. I need to find these. This needs to happen. But yeah, Thor, Loki, and their human friend are now going on different adventures, doing different things. In this one, Loki inadvertently gets the goddess who keeps them young kidnapped, and the apples that she gives them to keep them young, keep the Asgardians young. And then he has to go fix this because Loki is a twat. Yeah, I agree, Sleepy. I really do. I think every issue, every time this has been in my pool for 2 weeks, it's always at the top. It's either this or Nightwing. It's usually this and then Nightwing. And same thing for Flash. This just happens to be the first time Flash and this book are paired together. And as much as I really do love this Flash, I would really suggest picking at least the past 4 issues up. And continue it going if you like Silver Age stuff. But yeah, this is phenomenal. I'm loving the artwork. P. Craig Russell is doing some great stuff. And I just love the story. It's the first thing I've read by Neil Gaiman. So now I definitely get where the hype's coming from. I probably need to start diving into some Neil Gaiman. I need to get volume 1 of this. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do Sandman. There's a hardback that's like all the issues at once. Not a hardback compendium per se, but like the individual. It's like trade paperbacks, but they're hardbacks, and they're all in a set. I think that's like $200. That's still way cheaper than getting the individual issues. So yeah, thanks Neil Gaiman. This is really great. I'm gonna start checking out all your older stuff that I've missed out on, which is probably really expensive. So I'll probably just end up getting it in a trade. That is it for this 2 weeks. In a few days, I will have a haul books coming in for my pull for the past 2 weeks. Spider-Man, first time that's ever happened. I didn't think this day would get here. Saturday at 2, I'm selling books. Southern Comic Geeks channel. I'll link him down in the description. And Saturday at 8, giveaway. If you're in the chat, I'm also giving away prizes. Hello, a comic bookworm. You got here right at the tail end where I'm doing announcements for everybody who's actually here. Because when I did them the first time, there was no one here. Yeah, and then Spine Ticks is after that. It's going to be a long Saturday. Hopefully I will see you guys and gals at one of those 3 events. So hope everyone has a great week, rest of the week. I'm going to keep hoping that mine gets better, and I'm going to keep reading comics, and I'm going to keep having fun and do whatever you guys whatever makes you happy, however you want to collect. You want to buy all 9.8 slabs, my hat's off to you. You want to just buy nothing but dollar bin stuff, you're probably going to come out more in the positive than any of the rest of us who enjoy this hobby, because sometimes we can't help ourselves. Thank everyone in the chat who actually sat and watched this. Nice. I know it was late. I get off late. I had to do it. I didn't want to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I didn't know what I would have watched either. Everybody would have been asleep on the West Coast and at work over here. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Hope everyone has a good week. See you this weekend. Saturdays are for Spine Ticks.